Let's get back to meteorologist Jeff Fordron because while this view looks very refreshing, it looks beautiful, it is going to be really uncomfortable out there for a lot of people today.
It already feels pretty hot out there, Shauna, and it doesn't help that we're going to have a little bit of wildfire smoke out there, and there is an air quality advisory that's posted for the metro area. This is not related to the smoke drifting in from the Oak Fire in California. This is actually related to smog, photochemical smog, which is basically pollutants that interact with sunlight during this time of year. We have stagnant air, and it creates kind of a hazy layer out there, but we're seeing a combination of that and some of that thin wildfire smoke drifting in from the south. That's a live look from the Rivermark Community Credit Union camera on top of the Portland Opera Building, already up into the upper 80s in Portland. And we still have pretty cloudy skies out there from the Chinook Winds Casino Resort camera in Lincoln City. The marine layer is gradually burning off, which I'll show you on the visible satellite imagery in a sec. But notice it's 60 in Lincoln City. And Astoria is about 15 degrees cooler than this time yesterday. The coastline started off with that marine layer, that onshore flow that kept things cool overnight and early this morning. And it's going to be a nice day along the coast, but inland we don't have that cloud cover. Unfortunately, the wind is pretty stagnant. So temperatures are warming up quickly. And look at this, all these pluses, +5. Baker City is trending 5 degrees warmer than this time yesterday. And the Dalles, which hit, I think, 108 yesterday, is trending 4 degrees warmer than this time yesterday. Here's a look at your current temperatures region-wide, which the warmest temperatures are actually in the Columbia River Basin. 97 in both Pendleton and the Dalles, 91 in Hood River. Our western valleys are climbing into the upper 80s and low 90s, mid 80s out there in Kelso, but temperatures are in the 50s and 60s along the coast. Boy, that sounds refreshing. There's the marine layer in white, but you can see it's quickly burning off along the northern Oregon and southern Washington coast. And Lincoln City, I know you're still stuck in some of that cloud cover, but that will be burning off over the next hour or so. Let's talk about this wildfire smoke forecast. We're already seeing potentially some thin smoke out there, but the smoke will continue to pump its way in. It will remain thin, and it's not going to be surface level smoke. It's going to be confined to elevations at about 6,000 feet to about 15,000 feet. So if you find yourself in the mountains, the air quality may diminish a little bit over the next couple of days. But all that we're really going to be tracking is hazy skies and the potential for some of the sunlight to get deflected. So this may actually drop our highs 1 to 3 degrees if we're lucky, but it's still going to be plenty hot out there. As you can see, air quality across the entire Northwest is in good shape. Good to moderate air quality means you can get outside, you can breathe the air. Once we get into the unhealthy category for sensitive groups, that's when you don't want to go outside if you have asthma or any kind of respiratory issues. We're going to be tracking the air quality, and we're going to be sending alerts to our brand new Fox 12 weather app. You can take a picture here or just scan that QR code, and you'll be able to download it or just search Fox 12 weather in your app store. And this is going to be a really helpful tool, especially during inclement weather times like heat waves or big winter storms, things like that. High temperatures are going to be right around 100 degrees the next 3 afternoons. Overnight lows will barely drop into the 60s, if not just the 70s. So it's going to be warm during the overnights. Eventually, we'll trend back into the 90s Friday and Saturday, maybe Sunday as well. But I think between Sunday and Monday, temperatures are going to be falling back to closer to normal standards for this time of year. Shauna, back to you.
All right.